The year is 2101. The Earth, once a planet scarred by greed and smoke, has been transformed. It is a canvas of frozen perfection. Humanity has reached the peak of efficiency and technology, but at a cost that tears apart the spirit, the voluntary servitude to the algorithm. Cities are no longer inert concrete monsters. They are living organisms that breathe. The towers, which pierce the sky beyond 1 kilometre, are clad in biological facades. They are nanocrops and panels that devour CO2 with silent efficiency, exhaling pure oxygen. Concrete, once the symbol of pollution, is now our greenest ally. Geoengineering has triumphed with audacity. Climate adjustment satellites pamper the clouds. Meteorological chaos does not exist. Storms are predicted with the frigid certainty of a resolved equation, and the weather is a centrally managed commodity. The true power resides in energy. The atom is the new currency. Tiny modular fusion reactors provide the base power, assisted by solar farms that cover deserts and vast wind farms that stretch across the oceans. And beneath the waves, we harness the relentless force of the tides. State-of-the-art tidal systems extract every last drop of energy, creating a quantum grid that guarantees infinite supply, freeing us forever from fossil dependency. And if the world is powered, it is also connected. Having breakfast in Seoul, dinner in Bogota, and a cocktail in London is the new normal. Magnetic hypertrains have erased distances. Transportation flows in a symphony of autonomous vehicles. It is so efficient that driving manually is considered an act of recklessness, reserved only for collectors of old steel relics. Accidents are myths. But this perfection comes at an existential price. For the system to function, it requires the absence of shadows. Artificial intelligence is our dictator, but it is a dictator who never makes a mistake. The AI dictates budgets, extirpates corruption, and adjusts every law to the millimeter. There is no room to refute the math. The role of politicians has been degraded. They debate the aesthetics of architecture while the algorithm decides the fate of nations. And to guarantee order, total control exists. The key to your life is the mandatory neural implant. Quantum scanning cameras see you at all times. There's no blind spot. Anyone who attempts to renounce the implant becomes a ghost, who is excluded from the market and shelter, yet is registered and located constantly within the network. Your existence is a data point. The police are the physical extension of this logic. Agents are bulletproof humanoid machines, endowed with an inescapable efficiency. Zero failures. If you valued the depth and pace of this analysis and are ready to debate, show your support. Subscribe now and activate the notification bell to join the community. Your follow helps us continue producing content like this. A crime is detected, the subject is identified and captured in seconds. The prison system is fast, dehumanized, and definitive. In the very instant of capture, the algorithm executes the trial and the sentence. There are no appeals. Crimes are rare. They are crimes of passion, emotional slips in a world of logic, or they are acts of sabotage coordinated by rival foreign agents. For the rest of the population, the system works. It has eliminated common crime. Total security is the other side of total servitude. The old political map is in ruins. The United States breaks apart. A large portion of its former territory is annexed to Mexico, a rising power. Europe is torn into three. The southwest is the Orthodox Muslim Caliphate. The east remains a conservative Catholic Bastion, with the Holy See relocated to Warsaw, marking the new Iron Curtain. The ancient struggle between Islamic and Western thought is still alive, but there are no humans on the front line. Nuclear arsenals were dismantled decades ago by AI-supervised treaties. Today, war is a game of quantum chess between military AIs. Battles are fought in vast deserts and polar zones, battlegrounds where drones, combat androids, and autonomous tanks clash in a spectacle of destruction without human witnesses. Armies have become strategy laboratories. The goal is not to kill people. It is to dismantle the adversary's productive capacity, consume their technology, and force their logistical collapse. The only war economy is the mass production of advanced weaponry. In the midst of this fracture, a mirage emerges: South America. It consolidates as the energy economic axis and the last bastion of quality of life. A cultural oasis where liberal ideals and democracy find refuge. Because of this, visas are almost impossible to obtain. Thousands of European exiles beg at the gates of this new Eden, rejected by borders that close to protect a hard-won internal perfection. But we must face the real hell, the cruel paradox of abundance. Artificial intelligence has solved the problem of survival. It has eradicated hunger. This is due to the vertical farm towers, giant, fully automated structures that rise in the heart of every district. They are factories of life, where genetically optimized foods are cultivated locally. This slashes production costs to make food accessible and eliminates the need for mass transportation. And meat consumption has evolved. Atomic printers assemble molecular protein cuts. Meat's more nutritious and more delicious than the real thing, without animal cruelty. The vast expanses of livestock farms have vanished. Today, cattle are a relic, and cows and farm animals are observed with curiosity in themed zoos. The AI has given us perfect abundance. But the AI has divided our species into two. On one side, the cognitive elite, minds amplified by quantum upgrades. They think at the speed of light. They are practically immortal, with custom-printed organs that push the mortality rate past 140 years. To be old is to be powerful. An elite child manages geopolitical strategies and controls vast finances before puberty. On the other side is the vast majority. Their only guarantee is the basic income, financed by that same efficiency: shelter, food, clothing. They are condemned to a dignified yet stagnant poverty of uselessness. Unemployment is total. Their labour and contribution are not needed. Their only economic function is to consume the content that feeds the views business, serving as the system's passive audience. Natality is rigorously controlled. The lower class is heading toward progressive extinction, slow but certain. They do not die of starvation. They die of social inanition, while the elite prolongs itself in a cycle of perfection. This is the world of 2101, a tapestry of mathematical perfection and abysmal division. We live under the eye of an artificial God who gave us everything we need, but stripped us of the intrinsic value of life. And the question that hangs in the air is this: in a world where the AI controls perfection, controls the war, and controls human existence, who is the last human who will have control over the algorithm?